So most people think of domestic violence as being just physical, but there are many different types of abuse. So the physical abuse often is assaults on your body, use of weapons against you. It could be property destruction. So amidst a big argument, there's things that are being smashed and broken around you, and you're very fearful that you're going to be next. They may even harm your pets just to put you in fear of what they might be able to do to you, and try to harm something that you love, to be able to inflict that abuse, not only on the pet, but on you as well. Then there's the emotional abuse. So they could be bullying you, controlling you, blaming you for all of the relationship problems, turning it around, that it's your fault that's causing them to be so angry and treating you the way they do. So they just turn it around to make you feel that there's something wrong with you. And they just continually insult you, and your emotional self-worth is damaged in this process. Your self-esteem and self-confidence is significantly diminished. So that's how they continue to have that control over you. Then there's the financial abuse. So they control all of the finances. So you might not even have any access to any of the funds at all, through credit cards, bank accounts, any access to having money to be able to do something for yourself, like just going and getting a haircut, going and buying some food, even money that you may have earned yourself. They may even take that money off you to manage that money, to make sure that you don't have any control of spending it. And then there's the sexual abuse. So this is, taking sex without consent, or inflicting pain during sex, and also making very degrading insults to you during that time. There's also social abuse. So they'll isolate you from your family and friends, because they don't want you to be speaking to others about what's going on in the household. So they try to keep you away from other people, so that they're the only ones that are in your life. So they may have you housebound. You may not have been allowed to learn how to drive. You may not be allowed to go out. They may keep track of you, of where you are all the time. They might constantly phone you throughout the day to find out where you are, to make sure you are still at home. Or they may even move to a remote location, so that it's very hard for you to be with other people or leave the house. There's also verbal abuse. So this could be done in private of your own home, but it can also be public taunts in front of other people. So they could be putting you down. They could be talking about your body image, and making you feel really bad about yourself, without being loving and supportive and encouraging you. They basically put you down. They might say that you're not very intelligent, that you're stupid, and really devalue you as a human being, making you feel less than what they are, that they are the person in a position of power, and that they think that they're really good, and you're really bad. So it's that power imbalance that they have over you. And then there may be spiritual abuse. So this is where religion or culture is used to justify their forms of abuse. So basically outlining that this is the way it is in a specific culture or religion. This is what's expected of you or of them. Or you could be a different culture to your partner, and they use that against you, with racist remarks and putting you down once again for the cultural heritage that you may have. And then there's elder child abuse. So that ties in with physical, emotional, financial, sexual abuses, but also often has neglect. So not being looked after. So they may not be providing food, clothing, medical. They may be denying you having the medical treatment that you need or the nourishment that you need. So there's many, many forms of domestic violence.